Welcome to Behind the Flares. This is my channel where I'm going to be sharing my journey living with eczema and my current mission to clear my skin after a fairly recent flare-up. I've been meaning to start this channel for a while now, basically with the aim of keeping a journal and holding myself to account a little bit when it comes to healing my skin. Hopefully what I share on this channel can be useful if you do or don't have eczema. As I'm sure you're all well aware, there's a lot of noise out there when it comes to preachers or influencers or people trying to sell you stuff and take advantage of you. People who don't really know what it's like to live with skin disease. What this channel is all about is me just being genuine and giving truthful tips. So with that in mind, first things first, I am not a guru and I do not have all the answers, not by a long way. But I will say that over the last 10 years or so, since my eczema has been really bad, I've learned a lot about eczema, about myself, and I've zeroed in on what works for me, what doesn't, and what makes me flare, and how to fix the flare and how to heal myself. But on the other side of the coin, you're right to say, okay, that's all well and good. Why do you have eczema? Why is it so bad at the moment? And that is sort of the point. I've healed my skin from severe eczema multiple times over the last few years, some really big flares. And if I was to stick to my principles and my protocols, I fully believe that I would have clear skin head to toe. I fully believe that. But that is not my reality. I know it brings on my eczema, but I regularly break my own protocols, which I know is going to be bad for my skin. I'm 31, I work full time, I have an active social life, I live in London, so I like to try restaurants, and I do like a drink, but yeah, above all, I love my food. This year coming up, I've got stag do's, weddings, travel and holidays. I've just started a new job. Quite a few factors that I know are going to have a negative impact on my skin. This channel is all about sharing what exactly triggers my eczema, preempting it, showing the flare, and then also showing you post-flare how I heal it, what I do to move past it as quickly as possible and to heal my skin. So my eczema triggers and remedies can be broken down into 3 pillars: diet, lifestyle, and mindset. These 3 variables can bring on my eczema, but they can also bring it down under control when they're all in balance. I'm going to show and review skincare products that I use now to help me deal with my eczema, other products that I have used in the past, why I don't use them now, other products I've been recommended that I don't use, some that I think I'll be looking to use in the future. There's a lot of stuff out there, a lot of noise as well, so I'm going to try and sift through that and give you some first-hand experience on what works, because you want to be really careful on what you put on your skin. I know I am. Using the wrong thing can just set you back, and yeah, I'm here to help. So then, let's start from the beginning. So I had eczema as a child. I had it quite bad when I was 6 or so. I had it really bad on my inside of my elbows, classic sort of eczema. And then I sort of grew out of it. I always had sensitive skin, things like rub-on tattoos or, some detergents didn't really agree with me. It gave me a bit of a rash, but not eczema. So I grew out of it. And in my teenage years, I didn't really have any at all. But that all changed when I went to university. So I went to university when I was 18. And basically, in Freshers Week, I went to a foam party. If you don't know what a foam party is, essentially it's a nightclub where they just blast foam at you with these giant cannons. And that was made from fairy liquid, which is washing up liquid used to clean the dishes. All fun and games. It was a good night. Got a very clean t-shirt at the end of it. But the next morning, I had, for the first time in forever, eczema on my elbows, really bright red and itchy. And I had not had that in so long, I completely forgot what it even was. So I was thinking, okay, you know, it's come on really quickly. Surely it'll just be one of those things and it will leave really quickly. So the days went by, I wasn't really sleeping because it was itchy. I thought, give it a couple of days, it'll be fine. But then it just wasn't getting better. It just was not clearing up. And I went to the doctors and they gave me some steroid cream. Bit of a red flag, but at the time, you know, that's what I did. And I used it for a couple of days and it cleared up my skin beautifully. It was fine. Didn't think anything of it. I thought that was weird. We threw it now, done. And then as we carry on going through university over the years, I had the odd patch here and there, maybe the size of a coin, you know, just maybe on my elbow, maybe on the side of my neck, maybe the back of my neck, maybe a little bit behind my arm here, just like little spots, but put some steroid cream on it and then it was gone. Then, you know, so I'd use it sparingly, maybe once a month for a couple of days, so really small bits and fine, manageable. But then my eczema got really bad. After university, I had my full first, you know, explosion. I can't really explain how bad it was. It was awful. I had it on the top of my head, about the size of the palm of my hand. I had it on my elbows, the outsides of my arms. I had it behind my knees. I had it on my neck, behind my neck, all the way up the back of my head, on my forehead. I was just completely covered in it. And at that point on, it was no longer just managing with a bit of cream here and there. It was, you know, I had to go about healing my own skin. And that's what's led me to where I am to today, where yes, I have eczema on my body. I've got some at the moment on my collarbones. I've got a tiny bit on my arms. You can't see it too much. And I can manage it without steroid cream at all. I got to the point where I was wearing stronger and stronger cream and it just wasn't doing anything. And then that's what led me up to my eczema explosion. And from there, I've healed it with diet, lifestyle, and mindset. And I manage myself and my life so that my eczema is manageable. So yeah, going forward, next video, I've got a stag do coming up very soon. I know my skin is going to be bad, but here we go. On was the next one. I'll see you then.